third race on the card is the maiden plate over 1.2 kilometers, 1,200 meters. It's off at 1:30, 13:30, and it kicks off the pick six, the first leg of the big one. The pick six. And Graham, when I studied this race and had a good look at this field, one of my suggested pick six and jackpot, well, pick six bankers come up in this race, and the second of my value choices, or improver choices, if we want to call it that, come up in the race as well. I quite like number 9, Cupid's Song. I think he could be tough to beat and could present as a possible banker. And I like your horse, number 11, Purple and Green, who certainly caught the eye on debut, but you'll be able to tell us a little bit more.
Interesting race. Two form lines come under the spotlight here. First of all, if you talk about the race on the 20th of December, which was at Hollywoodbet Scottsville, when High Velocity won, the Kingdom ran third, Final Destiny ran fifth, and Purple and Green ran sixth. They were not too far apart, and Purple and Green, who ran sixth, was only 3.5 lengths off the winner. Now, the other form line is the 30th of December. Now, that was on the Gravel Polytrack, where Cupid's Song ran second, Seventh Song ran third, and there was only half a length between those two, and Crusade Star ran seventh. So all of those horses are concerned here. I think that the Hollywoodbet Scottsville form is going to turn out to be the stronger, and therefore I'm not solidly in the camp of Cupid's Song. I think he is vulnerable. I'm not saying he can't win. He is currently the second favourite, joint second favourite at 4-1, but I do think the winner could well come from the Kingdom, Final Destiny, and Purple and Green. I fancy that form may just be stronger than the form shown behind Mexican Cat Dance, who had struggled to win a maiden, and that was a particularly moderate lineup. In favour of Cupid's Song is, of course, they backed him that day. He was shortened in the betting from 12-1 to 9-2, so they were expecting improvement from the son of Oratorio, and he's clearly heading in the right direction. So you can't ignore number 9, Cupid's Song, but on form, straight form, there's not much to choose between 3, Seventh Song, and 9, Cupid's Song. So I fancy that the form of the 20th of December at Hollywoodbet Scottsville will hold up. On that form, the Kingdom, who is now the favourite at 3-1, does hold sway, but we're expecting a lot of improvement, obviously, from number 11, Purple and Green. He ran a fair debut. He will ultimately prefer further, I believe, but he certainly can make his presence felt here. And Final Destiny, who was just in front of Purple and Green, is also one that you've got to consider. So it's a tricky start. It may be more difficult than it first appears. I'm not suggesting for 1 minute, Warren, that your selection, Cupid's Song, can't win. Clearly he's going to be one of the fancied runners here. But based on those form lines, there's a few that I think need to be considered.
Well put, absolutely well put. And the best weighted horse in the race, Graham, is number 2, El Torero, who's returning off a 98-day rest. And if you ignore his last run, he certainly would have a bit of a chance as well. But there we go. That's the first leg of the pick six. Tough. Graham's got Purple and Green. We hope for improvement, and I'm sure we'll get the improvement. And of course, if Purple and Green were to win, we'd be thrilled. The team in the office here would be thrilled. But yeah, let's see how it unfolds. Could be a tricky start to the first leg of the pick six. I'm narrowly in the camp of horse number 9, Cupid's Song. Graham finds it a little tougher than that.